Okay, for this video I'm going to transfer into a skid steer. Something you may not think was possible. I didn't think it was, but I wanted one bad enough. I was going to figure out a way to get in it. So what I've done here is I've built a platform in front of the skid steer that I pull up onto the platform. I have a ramp that gets me up onto the platform. I pull feet first in towards the skid steer, put my feet in, pivot over. So I'm going to go ahead and go around, go up the ramp, and I will then transfer in. It's a rather steep ramp, so I have to keep my momentum going. Okay. As I transfer in, I don't want to sit on any of the hard metal on the skid steer. So the first thing I do is a little wheelie, and I get my feet up over the platform, and I let the chair sink down into this spot. That's going to hold the chair in a steady position while I make the transfer. Okay. I'm going to set my extra cushion out of the way for now. I'm going to put my feet down into the skid steer, and then I'll transfer up to it. Slide to the edge of the chair, put my feet in a little further. Now I'm going to transfer down to this spot, and I don't want to sit on something that hard. So this is where I use the old wheelchair cushion that I had sitting laying around. I'm going to slide to the front, and my feet need to drop down into the footwell. Once they drop down into the footwell, I can take my time and pivot over. Plenty of things to grab a hold of, so this transfer is not too bad. My feet drop down in. I need to make sure that as I pivot over, my feet pivot correctly. So I position my feet to where they're going to pivot good. I'm going to grab up here and swivel over. I've made the transfer. Come around, position my legs. And what I do here is I just grab the wheelchair cushion and sit here. I push the chair off to the side, making sure I can reach it when I come back. Put this down, and I'm ready to go. Now for the transfer out. You really want to be in the same position when you come back with the skid steer, about the same distance away. Lift up, position your chair where it was, down in here. This chair is going to be held still. I don't have to worry about it rolling away on me. Position the cushion. Put your feet where you can pivot over, and your feet not get tangled on anything. There's actually plenty of leg room down here. So now that my feet in the right position, I'm going to lift up, pivot over, and stomp onto this platform, onto this cushion. Okay. Now to transfer back over to here, I have to put my feet up onto the seat, then I can come back over. My feet are there. And now I just make the transfer back over. Nice and easy. Pull back. Lift up out of this divot that I'm in. Okay. And then I'm ready to go.